Hello, everyone around the world. So we have this laptop. This laptop is coming from the second capital city of Zimbabwe, that is Bulawayo. Yeah, the owner, according to the owner explanation, he went with this laptop to a computer repair shop in Bulawayo. They tried to do something, they couldn't fix it. He came here for the second chance. So this is Dell Inspiron uh, 15 series P40F. That's the model of this Dell laptop, which came in for repairs, no power. The batteries, the owner took out the battery, and there's no hard drive. Like usual, some customers have trust issues, so you have to know how to deal with each and every customer. People, they are not the same. Some, they don't trust. What about if you change my battery, if you change my screen, if you change my hard drive? We are not here to steal, we are here to fix things, okay? So the issue here, let's jump straight to our problem. The power supply is on 19.6, as you can see here. What I want to do, I want to plug in the power supply. Power supply plugged is taking 45, 119. Okay, what's going on here? Pressing the power. Now it's on 18 milliamps. Here we must have light on Dell. Here we must have light, and you don't have light. So this is just a dead device. Huh? So this job from another computer repair shop, I would say, let me get inside and see what they did there. Maybe you can fix this, maybe you can't fix. But let's get inside and see what's going on here. All the screws are out. Let's check out the CD drive. Maybe we need to take out the keyboard first. I think so. We have to take out this keyboard first. If you can. We have some clips here for the keyboard. Good. Now, can you access any power supply or anything? We have the power on button there. So what I want to do, I want to plug in the power supply and check for 3.3 on the switch connector. We can check for 3.3 there. We can check. Volts. Ground from the HDMI port, and the 0, 0, 0, 5 volts, 5.25, 0. Actually, I only see 4.25. So I can't see the 3.3. But in order to have the 3.3 on, the 19 volts has to be on. We must have 19 volts in order to have 3.3 in most laptops. So how can you open this? The top cover out. So that's the motherboard. All the connectors are not connected. Okay. So let's plug the power supply and start checking some voltages. we still have same standby current 47 going to 19. Let's check for 19 volts. And the 19 volts is present here. Here we have 19. Here we have 19. So our problem is not on the 19 volts power line. The next step is to check for 3.3. We have an overtone startup chip here. And this chip is outputting nothing. Actually, this chip doesn't have, we have 3.3, 3.27. Actually, we have 3.28. We have voltage. Now on the screen connector, now you have 3.28. Okay. So let me try to power by shorting pins to ground. 15 milliamps, 32, and it's going back. You can see if I short this pin, it's going to 32 and is trying to start, but because of some reasons, it's going back to 0. Huh? So what can be the fault here? The USB port looks fine. Okay. Let's check something. Let's check the 5 volts power supply. I'm checking from the plus of the 5 volts to see which one is the 5 volts power supply. And it's reading to this chip. Okay. Uh, yeah, it seems as if someone once tried to replace this chip. But we'll see that on a microscope. We'll see about it. We'll see about it. So that's the motherboard here. The BIOS, they try to reflow the BIOS. But I think something is not right here. Let's see what they did here. That's the BIOS chip, which was reflowed. Why? We don't know. Uh, on the other side, we do have that chip here, which I believe is the 5 volts and 3.3 volts driver. Here. What do you think about this chip? Huh? The chip was replaced. But the question is why? Why this chip was replaced? And what kind of chip is this? Maybe we need schematics, capacitors. Okay. What kind of chip is this? Hmm? So why this laptop is not coming on? Yeah. Okay. Let's check coils. Let's check coils first because this can be a waste of time. Mm, Pin number 8 of the BIOS is not shorted to ground coils. This one is not shorted. This one, good, good. The coils looks fine. So I think this chip is dead. I think this chip is dead. That's what I think. Because this chip, they replaced this chip, but I don't think that chip is good. I don't think so. Let's see. Can you see any writing on this chip? I can't see any writing on this chip. Five one two two five. Huh? 51225. Okay. Five one two two five. So let me look for this chip. I'm doubting this chip. Something is not right here. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Let's focus on this chip here, which was replaced. But there's something which is not right about this chip. Looks like the chip has a hole. Okay. Looks like the chip is. This is TPS 51225. The 3.3 and 5 volts regulator diode. This chip, this one is shorted here. But I checked it before. Huh? And the chip has got a slight hole here on top. So this chip is not good. So let's see. I have other boards here. I have other similar boards. Okay. This board looks fine. Looks the same. Huh? 1 second. Let's see. This board looks the same. Maybe board number. Maybe they are not the same. Uh, 13269-1, 13283. Slightly different. Slightly different. But we do have our chip which we want here. Let's try to replace it. Let's replace this chip. Chip position. Like this. Five one one two five. Let me look. We have more options here. Maybe we can get this chip straight away. What about this one? 51225. That's our chip. Check here. 51225. Okay. So I think we can do something. I think we can do something. Let's take down this chip and check for short on those capacitors. The chip is out. What I want to do, the multimeter is still on diode mode. I want to check for short on those capacitors here. The short is gone. So indeed that chip was a problem. That was our first problem. Replacement. Let me take out replacement from this board for space. Good. That's our chip for replacement. Good. The chip is now in position. Where is my thermal pad? Come on. Huh? Thermal pad. Huh? So we replace the chip. We now want to see how this motherboard will react after replacing that chip. Let's wait for the body to cool down. We managed to replace the chip. Now let's see what I want to do. Let's look for data sheets online. Maybe we can find something. Data sheet. TPS 51125. Joao step down controller 5 volts and 3.3 LDO. Okay. So what are the conditions for this chip to work? On this chip we have 5 volts output, 3.3. We do have the VREC 5 and the VREC 3 and the power good signal pin. I want to check for pin out. Yeah, here. Pin number 1, CS1. I want to check this voltage, the VREC 3. I'll also check the VREC 5 because these voltages, they are always on, even if the motherboard is off. And I also check pin number 12 for VIN. You see pin number 12? So I'll check pin number 3. Where's pin number 3? We have the mark here. So we have 1, 2, 3. Pin number 3 is here. I think it's the one which is going to that capacitor. Here. Good. I think it's the one which is going to this capacitor. Here. It's the one which is going here. So I'll plug the power supply and check for those voltages. Now it's taking 19. Okay. Volts. What do you have on this capacitor? We have nothing. V in. Why? The multimeter is just stuck. Maybe this is not ground. No, I can't see any voltage here. Again, I will now have voltage. So let's check V in. We have 19. Vrec 3. This is Vrec 5. What about Vrec 3? 3.6, 4 point, 5 point, 4.37. What about on the startup chip? Do you have any voltage? Like 3.3 volts, 4.2. Huh? Why 4.2? Why we have 4.2? I want to check on the multimeter. Maybe I can use the other multimeter just to confirm the voltages here. I want to check for the switch. On the switch, 3 volts. Pin number 1 has got 3.19. Let's short that pin to ground. No. Okay. So what is the real story here? Where is the connector for the switch? Maybe you can't power it on without the switch. No, it's not even working. So we have a dead laptop here. Oh, But why this chip is giving such kind of voltages? Hmm? Problem, even the BIOS chip was replaced. Which is giving me more job here. Why the BIOS chip was replaced? Can that be the cause why this board is not working? Because they replaced the BIOS chip here. 5 volts, 3.6, 0, 0, 3.6. So the board still is not responding. First pin to ground. No change of current. What I want to do, let me look for the same board and then I'll swap the BIOS chip. So it's now 40 minutes later. You know what? I was fixing this motherboard. I did everything. I checked at first this chip was blown up. Which one? The 3.3 and 5 volts regulator. That is a 51 TPS 51225. We changed the chip. We now have some voltages. But the laptop did not respond. I said, you know what? I have another similar board here. You can see these boards are identical. I took out the BIOS chip here. We put it here. And still the motherboard is not responding. And what I did, let me show you what I did. Desktop. What I did, I go on Discord server. That's the Discord server here. I checked for the bin file here. For this laptop, is laptop Dell Inspiron 15 P40F. I go on this website, which was sent here on the platform. I found the BIOS bin file. I reprogram the BIOS. Now, even with the firmware reprogrammed, we now have a slight change. So let's see what this motherboard is now doing. Let's see. Plug in the charger, the power supply, 17.6 milliamps. Shorting pin number 1 to ground. Pin number 1 to ground. Fan is spinning 100 and something. The motherboard is now coming on. But the problem, still we don't have picture. We don't have picture. Now the board is on. And it's taking 95 milliamps. It must take 200 something. 300 to 400 if the screen is plugged. This is some kind of weird fault. I don't think I'll manage to fix this one. I don't think so. Yeah, the fan is spinning. Now it's taking 130, 140, 178. The fan is spinning at full speed. Let's check coils. Here, the charging circuit 2.7 here, 1.7 volts. Okay. Here we have 1 volt, probably for the processor. Here we have 5.19, 3.37, 1.35. This is the RAM power supply. I'm sure if you check on the RAM itself, we have 1.35 volts. So all the voltages are okay. On the last pin of the BIOS, 3.37. So we can agree that this motherboard is now on. The fan is spinning. All the power supplies are running. But we don't have picture. We don't have picture. On the picture side, what I did, I reprogrammed the BIOS chip. That did not give me the answer. I changed the RAM to 3 RAM, but still the board is not posting anything on the screen. So yeah, this is unlucky customer. This is unlucky customer. This is unlucky customer, and we can't fix everything. On with the screen plugged. Maybe we might have miracles, but I tested before. It's not working. It's actually the motherboard is working, but we don't have anything on the screen. We don't have anything. So with a fresh BIOS, nothing on the screen. With the different RAM, nothing on the screen. Even with the external screen, what I did, we do have the HDMI port here. I checked with the HDMI, it's not even posting. And the board is still on. So either we have a fault GPU. What else can be the problem? And I don't think I can fix this one. This is a fail. This is a fail. So I don't think I can go beyond this, because all the conditions for the laptop to post something on the screen, I've done everything, but still the motherboard is not doing anything. I even swap with the BIOS of this same motherboard here. Same motherboard, same board number, still it's not working. So it's not the BIOS, it's not the RAM issue, but maybe it is the processor, because we have this processor with the PCH GPU all in one. So if anything tend to happen, I don't think we can fix this. I don't think so. I don't think so. So I'll stop this video now. I'm some kind of disappointment, because I spent more than an hour working on this laptop. Sometimes I just spend time for nothing. People, they see us posting videos, you think we are fixing everything. No, it's not. Sometimes we are getting such kind of jobs. They swap the BIOS. I don't know what they did. The first repairman, I don't know what he did with this laptop because the BIOS chip was changed. That chip was blown up. I tried to replace the chip. The motherboard is coming, but on the screen side, it's a fail. So, yeah. See you on the next one. Bye.